name's Demi Louise, and you're watching the AU Review.
We're here at South by Southwest 2015 with Demi Louise.
Hello.
Welcome to South by Southwest.
Oh, thank you.
You've been running around the world playing so many events over the last year or so.
Yeah.
How does South by Southwest compare to the rest?
Well, for starters, there's like 1 million people as opposed to like hundreds. And I guess the thing is that it's like a worldwide gathering. Whereas even though all the other events have been, it's like this is just world recognized and everyone's coming from everywhere and it's mental. And you don't sleep.
You certainly don't sleep. No, I mean you try, but
try really hard.
Have you gotten to see many acts? Have you seen much?
Yes, I went to see James Vincent McMurray last night.
Oh, did you?
And yeah,
Is he just
melted.
amazing?
I melted. I was like, he was literally like a meter away, and it was amazing. And then I saw Laura Marling, and I saw James Bay, and
wow,
yeah, it's been great.
You've been seeing some of the best singer-songwriters around at the moment.
There's a certain genre that I prefer. Like,
mainly British, mainly singer-songwriters.
I know.
Yeah, I see a pattern there. And but the festival's treating you well. Have you had performances yet?
No, my first one's tonight. Yeah, so that should go well. It's at the Wyndham Garden Hotel, which looks nice. So.
Are you nervous about it? How are you feeling about it?
No, I'm not nervous. I think just excited to get into them because I've got 4 across the week. So this is the first one.
Number one.
But,
getting jumping straight in and seeing what happens from there.
Yeah, it should be good.
So tell everyone a little bit about your music. What have you got out at the moment, and plug what you need to plug.
Okay. Well, I guess I kind of do like folk pop, and I released my first single at the start of last year, which was called Ruins, and yeah, it went to number 7 in the singer-songwriter charts, and I'm gonna release a new single at the start of June, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment, and just writing and hopefully do an EP later in the year, but yeah, singles are kind of where it's at for me at the moment.
Fair enough. Just keep cranking them out and seeing what sticks, I suppose.
Yeah.
And as mentioned before, you've travelled a lot around the world. You've played in MUCON in Korea, and now you're playing in the States, and you've got a lot on the cards. What have you kind of taken from your experiences travelling around the world and then kind of developing your music along the way?
I guess you just kind of like learn who you are a lot more because you're put in all these different like environments and different audiences, and everyone has different tastes, whether it be like Korean music or English music or American music, and I think it's just kind of rounded me out completely, and I've become a lot more like confident, and I know exactly how to write and how to do my own thing, I guess.
That's got to feel good.
Yeah.
It's got to feel good to know that things are developing nicely.
I think it's important for people to kind of like put yourself in different situations in different countries and different environments and just kind of like discover those parts a bit more. And
as we were kind of talking about the other day, there's this kind of idea that you're kind of tackling the rest of the world before you're tackling Australia, which is the opposite to what a lot of other people do. How are you finding that approach is working for you?
Well, it's working at the moment, I guess. Things are going well, but I mean, I just love it, and I find like obviously the Australian festival season's kind of over summer, and things kind of happen in different times of the year, so I guess that's another good reason to kind of travel, is that you get to do things all throughout the year, which is good.
Definitely. Well, I think we're going to hear a song from you.
Yes.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about the song you're going to play?
So I'm going to do Rivers Run to Red, which is a song I wrote in London. I was on an APRA song hub, so I was one of 4 Australians on that. And it's being covered by the girl that won the German Voice. And
wow.
Yeah, so it was my first co-write and it was my first cut all at the same time. So yeah, it's quite a different version than what it usually is. But at the end of last year, it won the Australian Songwriters Association Best Contemporary Pop / Dance.
Congratulations.
Yeah, because I'm a dancer. So
do you incorporate dance into your routine?
Well, no, not normally, but I had to sing it at the award ceremony, and I was like, this is my only opportunity ever to dance and sing to a backing track. Yeah. So I went for it.
You rolled with it.
Yeah, I rolled with it.
Yeah, I'd expect nothing less. Well, let's get you set up for the track.
Okay.
And thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.